I mean, don't get me wrong. I knew this whore. And like I'd always let her come to my house. And then one day she calls me up. She's like, "Hey, can I come over? You know?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "What do you need?" Because I'd leave her like $20 up front. Because I.
You fucking.
No. I never had sex with her. She would come into my work when she was always cool. Good. One day she called me. She said, "Hey, I need $20 to get diapers. I haven't made any money, And I was like, all right. And she's like, I'm going to come by at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I go, well, I'm not going to be awake. I'll leave the money in a shoe. You can grab it then. She text messages me the next morning, and I get this text message when I wake up. It just says, thank you. Right? She calls me up like a week later. And she's like, hey, can I stop over and say hi or whatever? I was like, yeah, no problem. Well, I'm at Dimitri and Dustin's house. Dimitri's up on the couch, about to go to bed. Dustin's already in bed because he has to work. She comes in, and I'm like, so what's up? And she's like, oh, not much. She's like, I just wanted you want to watch a movie or something? I was like, sure. So I get into my room, and she's like, well, let's watch a movie, you know? I'm like, all right. And then she goes, well, I'm thirsty. I have literally $80 sitting to the right of my TV. Okay? I go grab her a glass of water. I come back, and when I come back, my hallway, you know how my hallway goes like this and like that, you know? I meet her, like, right there. And, like, I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I gotta go. I'm like, what? And she's acting all weird. She's like, I gotta go. Yeah, she's tweaked out. And I looked at her. I looked at her right in her eyes, and I was like, did you just take my money next to my TV because, like, she was trying to leave out fast? And she's like, no, I would never do that. I'm like, and I go to walk by her, right? And as I walk by her, she turns around and throws this fucking glass of water at me.
Or just the water.
It busts. So I run into my room, and my money's gone. I grab my gun. I put it behind my fucking back. I come fucking flying out. And I see this ride is parked like this. She's like, she just leaves the front door open. She tried to slam it, but it didn't like lock or whatever, and it bounced back open. So I see her running to this, it's like a Cadillac Escalade EXT, this blue, on fucking tight-ass rims. The guy just like, cranks up. For $80. Now get this. He cranks, like, the way, you can't go out that way. You have to turn around and come back this way.
Right there.
Yeah, so he has to come back this way. And I'm thinking, man, I can't just open fire and shoot this, shoot this ride. No, man, it's not my house. This dude pays fucking fees and all this stuff, so I'm not trying to get in trouble, or get him in trouble. So I was like, all right. So I reached back and I grabbed this big-ass rock, this huge-ass rock. And he comes by, and I run up to the side of the car, and I just slam it into his ride. He doesn't stop or nothing, doesn't flinch. Keeps going, and I just fire it. I don't know if it hit the top of the truck, the back, or whatever. It just hits.
Rock?
Yeah, with a big-ass rock. It's a big rock. So when he goes to leave, I just happen to have a pen in my fucking pocket. I just take and write the license plate down, right? So this is what happens. That night, I text message her, and I'm like, hey, man, if you would have needed the $80 and said, hey, I absolutely need the $80. I go, I would have gave it to you. I go, but you just stole from me? And I was like, I was the only dude that would ever help you out without sex. I never once asked for sex. I didn't want to have sex with her.
Obviously.
She was a cool girl, though, man. Like, I could hang out with her, we could drink, whatever. It all goes on. And I'm like, if you don't have that money to me in 2 days, I was like, you know where I work? I was like, all the cops, all the judges, all the lawyers, they all come into my work. I go, and I know dirty cops. I was like, I know the license plate number, and I read it off, because I wrote it on a piece of paper, I read it off, and I was like, if I don't have my money in 2 days plus $40, I was like, for some reason, the person, whoever was driving that ride, I got a kid, I don't want nothing bad. I'm like, yo, then come back and pay me. I was like, the 80, you better pay me 120 back. And she was like, I don't. I'm like, hey, man, I was like, I'm going to tell you right now, the cops I know, I'm going to tell you right now, will take you out, and you'll never be seen from again, or they'll say, gang member. I go, that's all I have to say. Wouldn't you know it, man, 2 days later, before 5, this bitch showed up, text messaged me, come outside. I come outside.
I would have taken the money and clocked her in the face.
Nah, dude, I'm not gonna. Hey, I told her. I just told her. I was like, you see this?
You fucking steal from me?
No, I looked at it. Hey, no,
I
have a heart, man. That girl was fucked up on drugs.
I know you have a heart,
so I'm looking at it like
this.
No, but I mean, she's fucked up on drugs, man. People are fucked up on drugs. They do stupid shit. I just looked at her.
That's her choice to do drugs, and that's her choice to be As stupid as she was.
But it's not her choice when she's fucked up on drugs and somebody's telling her one thing and maybe she's fucked up already.
I don't even care.
I just look at her. This is all I say to her.
In the face
Honest God, this is what I say to
her. Thanks for the money. Bye. That's it.
No, this is what I say to her. I go, look at this. And I go down to her phone number and I go, delete. I go, never call my number again. I go, we are done. I go, you lost the one friend you had here in Vegas that never asked you to suck my dick or fuck you. And she fucking, well, she's crying and shit. And I was like, you're out.
I would have been mean.
Hey, man, how many girls out here are whores?
All of them?
No, I'm just saying, how many working girls live in this fucking city?
Most of them live in California, though.
I know, and they come up from California, and now Utah has them coming over.
Of course. I mean, they're trained that way more.
18-year-old girls, man, coming out here to fucking be a whore.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I have to go get my girlfriend from the airport.
Are you going to come back?
Of course.
You promise? Pinky swear me. You want to ask somebody, she's a local. Have you ever left and moved someplace else?
The longest time I've ever been from here is probably 2 weeks at one time.
Look at that. Born and raised in the city. This girl right here, she is my girl, man.
So I take her outside. I'm like, you know what? I've had enough of your fucking bullshit and your dirty looks and everything. And you want to keep talking shit? You want to keep doing this? So let's bring it to fist. Let's do it. You want to fucking hit me? Throw the first punch. Be a woman and fucking hit me. I can't say man because she doesn't have a penis. Fucking bring it! I'm getting angry now. I'm like, you bitch, fucking hit me, you know? Like, and this is on Jim's shift.
I never met Jim.
Oh
no, I did meet him. I did meet him.
He's like buff Jim Bandy, tough guy.
Yeah, he's a real estate agent now.
Yeah, well, he's a loan officer.
Okay, well, he fucked in her ass. Chris likes to fuck girls in the ass.
He never fucked me in the ass. He may have had something.
He fucked me in the ass.
May have fucked.
Him and you and you.
So I walk out and there's slut keyed into my car.
You still have that keyed in your ride.
No, I have something else keyed in.
Shut up.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. This girl is cursed with her ride getting fucking vandalized.
I don't have anything. I have a key mark. It's been keyed, but not in this truck. I don't have.
No, I remember. What was the ride you had before this one?
I had a Cavalier. Nothing was keyed in that.
There was nothing keyed in that?
No.
I swear to God, I remember you.
No, when I moved here, I had the tracker that she keeps slut into, and then when I lived in Arizona when I was in high school, I bought this car and I took some duct tape off of it and it said whore underneath it, but that was before I bought it.